Around sundown, things start getting a little weird at South by Southwest. Besides random werewolf street buskers, there are several thousand musicians in town to play the festival. Making a living playing music has never been easy. But in today's shifting technological and business climate, it's more complicated than ever.
Red Bull, everything. You best believe it.
Rapper Greg Anthony, who goes by Young Gots, says he works all the angles.
You got to be out here every day trying to look for different gigs. You got to have your CDs, your merchandise. I got Spotify, YouTube, SoundCloud, everything. Because sometimes nowadays the club, they ain't paying how they used to pay.
The odds against Young Gots or any of the acts playing here becoming rich and famous are enormous.
Majority of these people have to be musicians. You know, they have to be artists. It's kind of something that's down in their soul, as opposed to being a pop star.
That's true for Leslie Sisson of the Moving Panoramas.
My artistic ambition has nothing to do with money or fame or any of that. I definitely think that the average income of the everyday musician is extremely unfair. We do work very hard. All these bands that are playing at this show, they're all my friends, and they struggle.
Many musicians rely on day jobs and eke out some cash selling CDs and merchandise at their shows.
The city's promoters call Austin the live music capital of the world, and live performances bring in about $1.5 billion to the city's coffers every year. But the musicians who actually live and play here in Austin survive on quite meager earnings.
We just did a survey here in Austin. The average musician in Austin makes less than $25,000 a year.
The music industry is in flux. The old record companies are investing in technology companies that threaten to put them out of business. There are music streaming services like Spotify and SoundCloud. Giants like YouTube and Apple are juggling revenues from advertising or subscriptions. A lot of money is flying around, and a lot of it is out of the reach of many musicians. Old-school punk rocker Ray Pepperell of Dead Kennedys is a harsh critic of the tech takeover of music.
There's been a lot of myths promoted by the tech industry that, artists can connect directly with their fans and that there's less gatekeepers. But these are all myths that were created by tech people in order to sell their advertising. Google makes more money off Dead Kennedys than we do, and they didn't put any blood, sweat, and tears in it.
Veteran and newcomer alike, musicians walk a difficult path. But to Sisson, it's worth it.
I think that the most important thing is just playing shows and playing as much as you can, because then you become a better musician.
And so the bands play on. Rob Reynolds, Al Jazeera, Austin, Texas.